I've cut apart GPU heat pipes before and run water through them, but it wasn't very pretty and you couldn't run it daily. So I've set myself a challenge. I'm going to cut apart the cooler of this 3060 and turn it into a custom water-cooled card, while still looking completely stock from the outside. Pretty much everything from here back can be cut away because the fins won't be doing anything anymore. But I want to try and save as much of it as I can because I want to be able to keep these two bolt holes and make it easier to put back into the shroud. I know these videos only go for 4 minutes, but trust me, this is taking longer than that. That one's a bit of a massacre. Even the fans will work, if it works at all. I'm a little bit scared, if I'm honest. It doesn't work. Well, it does, but not anywhere near as well as I would have expected it to. When I run ice water through heat pipes, the GPU gets to 0 degrees, so I know in theory it can work. I did have the rad with the pipes at the bottom, just to make the tubing easier, so I flipped the rad thinking maybe there was an airlock, didn't change anything. So now I'm thinking, the pump is shit. So I'm going to cheat and run an external pump. Now that we actually have water running through there, I want to know two things: how much the temperatures drop and how much more overclocking headroom it has. So I tore down the bench rig and I rebuilt it into this case, and then I looped TimeSpy for 20 minutes for the temperatures, and I ran the benchmark to get the scores. So now I'll run those same tests with this setup. Before I cut it up, I overclocked it to where it was stable, so now I'll do that again and see if it has any more headroom. I set out to make a stock looking water-cooled card, and I think I did that. If you're thinking about trying this yourself, don't. It was a massive waste of time and effort.